The day my daughter's teacher took her phone, I didn't know it would reopen the worst hour of her life. My daughter is 16, she's polite, she follows rules, the kind of kid teachers usually praise. This year, she got a new Spanish teacher. On the very first day, the teacher made herself clear. No phones in my classroom. Not in backpacks, not in pockets, at the door. If you don't hand it over, you don't step inside. She said phones cause cheating, that students can't be trusted, and that no excuses would be accepted. Most students didn't argue. My daughter did, not because she wanted to text, not because she wanted TikTok, but because years ago, her school went into lockdown. No warning, no sirens, just doors locking and teachers whispering. All anyone knew was this: there might be an active shooter. My daughter was 12, she hid under her desk and texted me with shaking hands. I'm scared, I love you, I don't know what's happening. Then my phone started buzzing nonstop. Messages from other kids. They asked me to tell their parents something, if they didn't make it home. For 1 full hour, there was nothing. No updates, no reassurance. Later we learned gunfire had been reported nearby. That day ended, but the fear never did. Since then, my daughter cannot be without her phone. It's not addiction, it's survival. If her phone dies unexpectedly, her chest tightens. Her hands shake. She feels like she's 12 again, waiting for bad news. She's in therapy. She's trying. But for now, I gave her one rule. Always keep your phone on you. It was never an issue. Until that class. When the teacher asked for her phone, my daughter quietly said, "I'm not allowed to give it up." The teacher laughed. She said, "That's not how my classroom works." My daughter tried explaining. She mentioned anxiety. She mentioned panic attacks. The teacher cut her off. She said, "Everyone has anxiety. Hand it over." That's when my daughter's breathing changed. Her vision blurred. Her heart raced. She felt trapped. She asked to step outside. She asked to keep the phone. The teacher refused. Then she reached out and took the phone from my daughter's hands. The room went silent. My daughter collapsed into tears. Not quiet tears. Panic. Hyperventilating. Shaking. Gasping for air. The teacher stood there, annoyed. Until a student stood up and said, "She's not faking. She needs help." Only then was my daughter sent to the nurse. When I got the call, I was furious. But when I arrived at the school, the principal was already waiting. Because 3 students had emailed administration. One message said, "If adults ignore panic attacks, how will students survive real emergencies?" Another said, "She wasn't breaking rules. She was breaking down." The school held an emergency meeting. The phone policy stayed, but the teacher was required to attend trauma-informed training. And my daughter now has an official accommodation, protected by law. The teacher never apologized, but she never took my daughter's phone again. And my daughter learned something powerful that day. Her fear wasn't weakness, it was a scar. And sometimes, the people enforcing rules forget they're dealing with